Okay, so 5cc on block. So here's 5c and here's 5cc. 5cc is safe on block. It's -3. So if you end up there, you can just wait. You can just end your block string there. 2A 5cc, 5A 5cc, 5B 2B 5cc, etc. And then after that, you can anticipate a reversal, so you can block if you expect an inferno divider here. You can parry. You can come up with a reversal of your own. You can wait and then do a reversal of your own. I could do a Corona upper here, and if that's blocked, I could wrap to cancel, and I'll be safe. Or you could go in an Asteroid Vision mix-up, 214A, and then you can go into 214AA neutral throw, or reverse throw, I guess. You can go into 214ACD, which is unsafe on block as well, but it's the shooting star. It's a more aggressive option. Same thing with the canceling into throw, or going into 214AA. You can also go into 214AC. However, you do not want to go into Infinite Rush because that's -17 on block, unless you and so you're going to be ready. You're going to be punished after that, unless you rapid cancel or you burst at the end. You can also go into 214ACA. Oops. Mars Chopper, which is -3 on block, so it's safe, and it's an overhead, so if they're blocking low, then you'll hit them, and then after that you can combo that into 2D level 3 and things like that. Or you can go into 214ACB. Oh, oops, wrong button. Stargazer, which is technically not safe on block, but lots of times it works because the opponent is still blocking high, and it sweeps them. And then if they don't tech, then you can bounce them off the ground with 2B and a 6A. Oops, 2B, 6A, yeah. You know what I mean. And then go into an air combo. Now there's a hole there if you go into any of the Asteroid Visions where right after the 5cc they can hit you. They can hit you with an Inferno Divider or something like that. So it's technically, there is a hole there which makes in which you're vulnerable. You can also go into a B Asteroid Vision and go into, say, Jump CC or Jump 2C. And they'll continue to block high. Now the reason why people tend to block high is after blocking a 2A, well, after you stand up, is because they're worried about your 6B overhead. So, regarding those, oh, I'm sorry, before that, another special you can cancel into is Comet Cannon. Again, there's a hole there though. And if you want to cancel into Corona Upper, Corona Upper, just remember that if they're blocking, if they block it, then they'll punish you. So, but it's something you can throw in there once in a while. You can also go into a super or a distortion drive or whatever. I mean, a distortion drive, or yeah, if you want, but it's not going to be recommended. Very unsafe. All they have to do is continue to block, and then you're going to lose a burst or another 50% meter or whatever, or a lot of damage. Or a lot of health, I mean. Now, the other thing is you can go into 6B after that, which is -6, so it's technically not safe. But you may have pushed your opponent back. Well, this doesn't work in a corner. But you may have pushed your opponent back so much, well, that they won't really be able to punish you. But that's actually more likely with a 5C after a 6B, so... Well, whoops. You may have pushed them back so far that they really won't punish you. You might actually even whiff the 5C after the 6B. So typically those aren't really punished if you keep going into the 6B or the 5C or the 6B 5C. So those are basically options on mix-up. You won't always be going into ending your block strings with 5C. You won't even always end up going here. You can do 2B6A as a block string, or there's a lot of you don't have to end every as far as normals go. You don't have to end every block string with 5cc, obviously, or you don't have to go through that route. But it's a common issue to deal with. Now, basically, I will be doing, continuing to do Blazblue Continuum Shift 1 kind of stuff, and I know that might seem kind of odd when there's a lot of videos with CS2 out. I will be playing Continuum Shift 2, but basically, there's a lot of stuff with CS1 that I think I like better, so I'm leaving an account where I won't download the DLC, and it'll just be completely Continuum Shift 1 stuff, and then I'll have another account that'll get the DLC and do Continuum Shift 2 things. So this video is a lot shorter than I anticipated. A couple other things, I guess. Sometimes you might see someone go into a 3C after. That's technically not a Gatling. 5cc doesn't Gatling into 3C, but being close makes 3C a safer move because there's a lower chance someone's going to hit you out of it or throw you out of it. So you're in close, it's +2 on block. If you hit, then you can get a big combo out of it, a 2C combo, for example. So sometimes you might see that. Now, Continuum Shift 2, I guess I'll talk about CS2 Makoto. So she's basically better. Her parry, you can do more with it if you get a successful parry. It's not like this game where you basically can either just do a level 3 space counter or level 3 space counter rapid cancel combo. Her 5B is jump cancelable on hit, so if you hit somebody, well, obviously, if you hit somebody with a 5B as an anti-air, or or you even like a 5A, 5B anti-air, I think you might even still be able to jump cancel that. Also, her B and C asteroid visions are basically faster, so you can do 2C into 2 and 4B, and you hit a jump B after that, or variations like that. Also, you can also do, or a lightning arrow. Also, is a lot easier to do to link after a 2C in Continuum Shift 2. What else? She basically just has more damaging combos and more options. Combos just are basically longer with a 2C in the corner. If you get a 2C, then you can get a couple 2Cs in. 2C, 214B, jump B, jump D level 3, 2C, etc. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I think she'll be even more fun to use in Continuum Shift 2. And another thing, you can combo a 5C counter hit into a 2C in Continuum Shift 2, apparently, which is at least a huge damage. A 2C is always going to give you huge damage in both of these versions of the game. And yeah, that's probably pretty much all I have to say about about block strings. And also 5B is safe on block, and 2B is safe on block, so you can technically end there. But since 5cc is safe anyway, why not, and stop there. Now, if they instant block the second hit of the 5cc, that really makes it a lot easier for them to punish you when you go into an asteroid vision, because it gives them an additional 5 frames or whatever. As far as, I don't remember exactly the difference, but it gives them more of an advantage as far as frames go. So I'll probably be doing a video on Ragnar coming up here next. Hackman, Jane, some things like that. Matches, I'm not really putting up. I think what I'll do for matches is I don't want to put up a match because where if the other person's name is there, because they might not like it. Whether they win or they lose, they might not really like it. So I might try to set the camera up higher, and so that you can't see the names, and record matches that way, so nobody can see. And then you just take my word for it that, you know, I'll tell you which character I'm using. That might be what I'll have to do. And yeah, that's just some thoughts on Makoto. Done.